Hi guys, it's Kendra and
Tamara.
And
hello.
Yes, hi. So this is our second week now in the sauna.
In our Hot Topics sauna.
Yes, because last week we called it Sweat Talk, and that
whatever, that's in the past.
Yeah, no, that didn't go over well. We heard it was gross, so we revised, and it's Hot Talk now.
Yeah, and I think isn't that what life is about?
Totally.
And even our topic today is really about, I guess, not giving up and...
Absolutely. So not giving up. And we kind of got the inspiration from it because Tamara posted an awesome picture earlier last week. I'll post it in the comments today too, of her transformation. And it was just incredible. And so I was saying to you earlier that it's like you look at you now, like walking down the streets of La Jolla, and like how gorgeous and healthy and fit you are.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you would never know that you had such a big transformation before. And so you were saying, it's just never giving up, and would like to share a little bit about like your transformation, your journey from the before picture to now.
Well, I think the journey continues.
Totally.
I mean, every day the journey is here. And I think that's one of the biggest lessons I've learned in my 55 years is for us to really understand that we keep wanting to get to this end, because that's human nature. But the idea is that it's every moment, it's the journey, it's the process. That is truly life. And I released 68 pounds in my day. And it was not easy. I grew up on crap food, white trash food. I had my body so far out of balance, and my emotion and confidence state were so shaken. However, you turn to now, and a lot of those problems I don't really experience anymore. I do have little days where I get down on myself. But one of the things that I am trying to cultivate more so in my music community here and the community that we get to reach out there is never to give up on yourself. That life is an ebb and flow. So for an example, yes, I've released 68 pounds. I've been able to hold it off for 20 some odd, almost 25 years. But do I get days where I have, like, on vacation, I just came off vacation, I had fudge and wine in the same day. Now, did I feel very good after? No. Do I feel like I'm kind of detoxifying from that? Yes.
Well, the sauna will help.
Yes. I hope so. Come on, son. But the idea is I don't expect those days not to happen. I don't expect, so when I'm feeling bad about it, I go, no, hold it. I really enjoyed that fudge. I really enjoyed that wine. And now it's time for me to kind of give back a little, pay the piper a bit, or I call it my suck it up buttercup state, where I just do a little more green juices, do a little more cleansing, do a little more good sleeping, and make sure I'm stretching my body and trying to pull the pain out of my body. Fascia blasting has been amazing for me. We'll probably pump up fascia blasting every single one of these Hot Topics talks because I'm in love with fascia blasting, but anyhow.
And we just finished our fascia blasting class, so now we feel better. We've released some of that was like that we were holding on to, because you came in saying that you felt a little like
stagnant.
Yeah, and I did too. I went I was on my feet for 9 hours on Sunday, and then I went for a run after, which probably wasn't the best idea. But I woke up and my knees were hurting, and I just kind of felt a little bit off, and so I feel like that kind of helped to flush everything out and just reset, basically.
Yeah. So explain, not for me, but for them, what do you mean by reset? And flush that out? Can you explain that? Can you describe that a little bit?
Oh, absolutely. I felt like I just had a lot of stagnant energy, and
did that feel full feeling, tight feeling?
Around my knees it felt tight, and then also I felt bloated in the last few days. So just kind of getting the lymph going, making sure that I'm drinking a ton of water after fascia blasting is going to help to flush everything out. And then obviously nutritional cleansing, because as much as you love fascia blasting, I love nutritional cleansing, and I think I talk about it every week because I love it.
Look at the skin. I mean, I'm going to keep doing the nutritional cleansing if I get this skin. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, so it's just awesome. And that's so interesting. One of the things that you said earlier when you were talking about your transformation and how your confidence was lower, in the beginning before you had your big transformation. And that's one of the things that I love about sharing people's transformations, is that when they have such huge transformations physically and you can see it on their health, there's so much more going on inside. Their confidence rises, they have more energy that comes out into the world on how they show up. And so I just love that it's a whole mind body spirit transformation.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, like, I did my weight loss for only aesthetics. That was my driving force, because I had no idea that I could feel as good as I feel today. I run circles around people. Now, I'm you know, I have a very physical job, and my mind goes, but I still find enough energy to get it all done. But I had no idea that that was available to me. I was just going, I just want a smaller backside and a flat stomach, and please not so chunky arms, you know. But it's really interesting, everything that helps with, like, just even like the freedom that I get when I go to my closet. I go, what do I want to wear today?
Instead of what do I feel like, what feels good.
What's going to fit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
That's awesome. I love that. And that's how I felt too, like before my transformation. It was totally all about weight loss. It was like, how can I get this weight off? And I had no idea how bad I felt until I started feeling better. And I like to make the joke, like, you know, you don't realize how dirty your house is until you start cleaning it. And that was exactly how I felt. Like, I didn't realize how bad I felt until I started feeling better. So it's just awesome to see, like, obviously in you and, like, everybody else that's having incredible transformations, just what it does for their entire life. And what you were saying, too, about how it's, like, a journey, not, like, a destination. Like, you had your amazing transformation, but there's so much that you do for your health, like on so many different levels. And yeah, we go up in ebbs and flows, and I totally have a confession to make because I have been off my game, like, really bad for I'm gonna say at least a good month. It's probably a little bit more.
Whatever.
A
month around-ish.
Yeah, and it's, you know, it started, like, as a real reason not to work out, because I had, like, a little medical thing that I couldn't work out for 2 weeks, and then really it was 3. And then by the 4th week, I was just, like, so off. I was, like, just feeling down. I was down because I wasn't going to the gym, but I wasn't going to the gym because I was down. It was, like, this whole spiral.
Snowball.
Oh, my gosh, it was horrible. And I was, like, I had to totally reset and be like, okay, I am where I am, so I have to accept it. And what am I going to do to fix it? And it took a lot of inner willpower and, like, just literally forcing myself to go.
Yeah, just do it. As Nike says, just do it.
Totally.
I mean, but one thing that she doesn't even understand, you know those drugs that they pump your body with to put you under with? Those bring you down. Those make you depressed. Yeah. So here you are. You're not have your regular life schedule. You're not doing the things that you release serotonin and dopamine with. And then you've got these drugs going through your system that do the same thing. No wonder it was hard for you. So I think the important part to what we really wanted to get across to all your lovely women today and everyone today is that not to give up. You don't ever give up on yourself. There's nothing that's more important than you, and there's nothing too far off course to bring yourself back, even if you've got 300 pounds to lose, right? And a lot of we keep talking about transformations, but so what if you don't need a transformation? So what if you need an attitude transformation? You just need to get off some sugars and take off, I don't know, that little spongy roll around your belly, or like to loosen up some fatty tissue on your butt. Who knows? But the idea is it's just all about correcting a little and then living a lot, and then correcting and living. So we want to have celebratory options and times and events.
Look at that.
Yes. Hi, Dr. Weiss.
Can I come in there?
Absolutely. Right in the middle of us, Dr. Weiss, and you can talk to the camera. So Dr. Weiss, he's a medical practitioner here at our practice, and he does alternative hormonal therapy and alternative medical grade weight loss, and he also does some beautifying treatments. Yes, we love those too.
Yes. So just as piggybacking off what you said, it's just never give up. And so anytime you feel like you're in a little bit of a down slump, or you just need a little bit of reset, whether that be mentally, emotionally, or physically, or all of it, like where I was, you can always start fresh every day. Like sometimes people call me and they're like, oh my God, Kendra, I totally am off. It's like, okay, Like, let's start over. And, oh, this is such a good one, too. Somebody told me, this is my last one. Somebody told me that, you know, if you have a flat tire in your car, you don't go slash all the other tires on your car. You know? It's like, you're like, okay, let's just get this one fixed and we're going to move on. We don't, like, but as humans and our mental stuff sometimes, our head
psychotic. Head trash.
Yeah, head trash. We tend to make it like the end of the world that we, like, slipped up or, you know, got off our plan or whatever it was. And so it's just recognizing it once we know that, oh, we did that, we can just move forward and start over. So never give up, guys.
Never give up. And one good thing is don't wait till Monday.
Oh, totally. Yeah, that's a bad one. And then it gets way worse. That's how you do what I did, like, for the
snowball.
weeks. Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, it just got worse and worse and worse.
Right. And the head trash, I'm going to use that one now. Yeah. That head trash got more and more and bigger and louder, right?
Totally.
Squeezing out the ears.
Yeah, it was really bad. So that is our healthy hot talk advice for the week. And we hope you guys have a fabulous week. We'll see you back here next Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye.